So hello, and this is Glenn, and today we're talking about geology of this river system. This is Stony Creek, and it's pretty much more like a river than an actual creek. So behind me you can see the watercourse where they've actually left the trees, so I'm going to point to it. Yeah, going around there, and around it is farmland. On this side is a tip, and on this side is farmland. So let's have a look close up and we'll describe each of the scenes. So the central feature you can see down here is a flour mill. So that's probably from the 1850s, 1880s, and around here they used to grow a lot of wheat, and they used to produce flour. They don't grow wheat here anymore. They mainly use this area for cattle or citrus. So we do have lots of different geologies over there. So over where the fire is, that is the Buller granite. So there's granite over there. If we go to that hill just in front, that is Silurian sandstone, siltstone. It also has shale in it as well, probably fine lenses, and also it has greywacke and conglomerate. So the mudstone and greywacke are more of a benthenic environment, so it's like a very quiet waters with very little energy, same as the shale. The conglomerate will be from the turbidites. So you need a lot of energy to move large rocks. So conglomerate contains large rocks, and that would have just been, so you've got a continental slope like that, so going that way and going down. So going down the actual slope, you do have some sediments. So, and the time period for this is the Silurian. So it's called the Keilor group. It's Upper Silurian, Ludovinian in the Ludlow, so about 427 to 423 million years ago. So that's the oldest rock. And after that was laid down, then the Devonian granites intruded about 380 million years ago. So that is what is intruded over there. And if you know anything about granites are an intrusive igneous rocks, so they don't penetrate the surface. These granites are probably like 10 to 20 kilometers underground, so there's been roughly about 10 to 20 kilometers of overburden, so eroded, and that means there was some type of uplift in the Devonian. There was an uplift that uplifted this Silurian rock, and ever since then it's been eroded. So that is what is happening at that time period. And then for most of the other periods, is if there was any sediment laid down, it's been removed. And if you see the rock down there, you can see some of the siltstone, mudstone, conglomerate. Can't tell exactly what type of rock it is, but it is exposed there. So it's on here and also over the side. Now in the tongue, in between that tree and the trees in the back, we have, okay, so we have high level alluvium deposits. So that's Holocene. So this is all 10,000 years or younger. So this is all river deposits deposited by the river, and as you can see, it's pretty close to the shoreline, pretty close to the level of the river. And the river itself on this side is depositing, on the opposite side it's eroding the rock. So that's what is currently happening. But in between the uplift and the intrusion of the granites, and the erosion, we have this deposit here, and that is what they term QPT. So it's a high level terrace deposits, silt sand and gravels. So it's been deposited by this river, late Pleistocene to current Holocene. So it's about 2 million to 10,000 years ago. So basically that is the geology of this area. In the background we have other types of geology. They're all different. We have the Melbourne Airport over here. So we have some Buller granite over that way, where that peak is. And we also have, on the high points, we have our basalt, as well as here. This area here is just new volcanics, so basalt layer. So as you can see, geology can get complex, but this type of geology is pretty simple. Now, sometimes when a river cuts like that, it can form an oxbow lake where it cuts over there and this area gets cut off. Now I don't think that's going to happen here because the height of that hill is just too high. So maybe, I've heard that there might be still some type of uplift here, but I'm not too sure. Oh, look at the airplane. It's in the picture. Anyway, air travel's back. So that's the geology of this river system. And wherever I like to go, I like to make other videos. Hope this helps you with your introduction to geology. Just get a geological map, look at the features. It's quite easy to interpret. Thank you, and actually no, sometimes it's pretty hard. Thank you and goodbye.